Bree.
Oh my God, I'm
I'm
trash.
gonna keep it real with you. I got lucky on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only got one. Cause that's what they took me. That's what it took from my team to get only a player.
Who you good?
I got Eli Apple, but I didn't trade like half my team. But everybody else, when it's like they wanted my whole scheme, my whole playbook. Like they want my soul. I tried getting Marshawn Lattimore. I gave them what they wanted. Nah.
I got my eyes on
Coach
one
EA
person.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Yeah.
Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception.
Yep. Yeah.
They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with Eli.
Probably a quarterback.
This is really done though.
4 down, check. Here we go. 41's the will.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that's complete. It's the
Come
Cooper
on.
connection.
Defense. God damn it.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there on the first play of the game. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And past the 30 down to about the 27. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Yeah.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
I'm a different person.
46.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cliff Averill.
You ever been shot before, Carlos?
And it'll be a loss of about 8.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
To throw
Oh!
but it's incomplete.
You have 2 people
Cole
open.
Beasley, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football.
Nigger
Hard to replicate the intensity
I'll
of the
be on
game
when I want to get
in
on.
pregame.
46.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Oh, shit.
That's me.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense. that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Now the first running back drafted this year, it's Saquon Barkley. He's got a convoy, and he might be
Saquon is what Zeke wishes he could be. The all-knowing.
Touchdown number 1 of the NFL career for young star Saquon Barkley. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie. The first touchdown of his career.
There's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And there are parts
when
of
I
their
tell you
last
my
drive
new
they'd
job
like
is
to
so
emulate. And of course,
fucking
they'd like
chill,
to forget
bro.
the ending, the interception. But
I'm telling you, after we get done with the little work that take like 2 hours, bro, these females on my job start cracking open their homework, getting on their phones and shit, waiting for customers to come in, bro. Niggas do not come in either. I love it.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Man, it's love.
Prescott.
Oh,
a scrap for the football,
come on,
and he's going to
59.
come down with it. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice
rush coming, and he's taken down. Olivier Vernon. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Bro, where's my defense? Oh, okay, I'm in the wrong damn shit.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The give is to Elliott. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Where the fuck is Cooper? Watch Cooper.
Gun. There we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46. 46.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Come, I just said watch Cooper.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Corey Coleman back deep to return. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, my God.
Unfortunately, own territory.
Get the fuck out of here. Corey, go get your bitch ass.
By the Cowboys. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line.
How you get cracked like that?
The Cowboys last year, 18 rushing touchdowns, tied for 2nd in the league, and they've got Elliott back there, 2nd and goal.
I can't, yo. He said,
Now Elliott. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
I can't believe Corey
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
One receiver to the left is Cooper.
Here we go, 46. Move. 26.
2nd down, Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. And who's got it? The Giants.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Manning. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 30.
So dead.
20. 10. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a fly route, wasn't it?
I've been saying it because my kicker been trying to catch fast lately.
And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Rosas now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Go fuck yourself. What a guy.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
What a guy.
And he's got some space here.
That's the motherfucking Joker shit.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
First down,
oh, my God. That was me. That was all me. Wow. I ran right into Ed's player.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play.
We gotta put out an album on that.
Leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. He didn't
Bro,
get the touchdown,
Barkley, do not jump,
he did
nigga.
get the first down.
J. Cole releases his new album tomorrow.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal.
Yeah, I thought that was just a single. I didn't know that was an album.
Oh, is it?
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I gotta wait till like 5 o'clock in the morning just to play my game.
Why?
Because I play Daniel, and you know he be popping up at times people be sleeping.
You gotta tell that, man.
Yeah, he's nicer than me.
He's going to get it running right. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Oh, shit.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 21-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
It's coming now.
Now Prescott steps away to his left.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Get that white boy! Get him! Bro, that's bullshit.
Down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there on the catch.
If there's one person I do not want catching the ball, it's fucking Beasley. I'll take Cooper, but when Beasley catch that shit, it pisses me off.
First down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A second down throw for Prescott. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On third down, it's Prescott. He's just going to dump this one off.
Come on, bro.
The backfield.
The hit stick do not fucking work.
The 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal?
Let's go. Let's finish now. Here we go. 46. 46. Here we go. 46.
Slant.
Here's Prescott. And this is incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
He'll get it up the middle.
Bro,
so a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's third and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This is third and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley.
Ah, damn.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, here's Barkley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
I thought it was my boy. Man, they over there got a fucking showdown happening with Keenan and Lee.
Manning looking to throw on 3rd and 2. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. So they took a
pass
shot
interference,
there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
The
zone
fuck,
was
ref?
absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Terrible
3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available.
Oh,
there
yeah.
for him.
It's already going back. It's already going back. Come on, get this hit.
And that negates a pretty decent
broken collarbone. Get him out.
To gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Again to Elliott.
Oh my God.
And he finds some space past the 25
Come
to the
on,
27.
defense.
Give him 9
so
on the carry that
slow.
time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 1-8. Gun. Here we go. 46.
Prescott on 1st down. Escaping the pressure. Oh, Prescott stripped. And who's got it? The Giants.
He was holding on
When
the
I see a
turbo.
play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Oh my God.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now Manning. He finds Beckham complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout.
Zebra, zebra, zebra.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Manning. They'll set up the screen to Bartlett. He'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive. Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, That allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
And out now come the Cowboys. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Now Elliott. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott being chased out left. Now he's going to throw deep. And that is
caught. Bro.
Touchdown,
wide open.
Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. New York set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They begin with a run by Barkley. First by him near the 35. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Manning to throw.
Damn.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the kick by Rosas is good. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I was about to start playing like it's not letting me kick the ball.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll run it again with Barkley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Manning now to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Give me that!
Got a man, complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
Okay, 3rd and short, the mindset of the defense, probably playing the run first. But if you're playing any type of pass coverage, tight coverage, press coverage, and offenses often convert their routes at that point and go farther downfield. And that played off in a big way for them on that one. A big-time catch downfield.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And you remember pre-draft, there's a lot of speculation the Giants should look for their future quarterback at number 2 with a great
possibility. What did you set it to?
Sam Darnold from USC was still on the board, but they passed on him to take this runner, Saquon Barkley. And this is exactly
what the
fuck? He can extend the life of Eli Manning's career and give them 1,000-yard seasons year after year.
They haven't had a 1,000-yard season since 2012. Ahmad Bradshaw did it then. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd and long, it's Manning going for it all. And he's got his man, Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Giants add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me.
Is that like the
very precise,
3rd time Odell just got over 2 defenders?
That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely.
Like that,
you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Yeah, I can't.
Rosas now to kick this one away. Now it's Wilson. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Out of doubt, that one was cheese. Yeah, that was a illegal ball.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
White on 2nd down. He's going to go deep.
Come on, bro.
Man, complete. And they've got it well.
Y'all be right there and then look. Ooh, damn.
Before it's all said and done. And give him a gain of 37.
He's going to be out for the season, bro.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hamstring tear? That might be going for the season.
Or at least, like 15 of those weeks.
Detroit! On 1st down, it's White. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Vontae Davis able to get a hand in and knock that away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
White looks to throw.
Bro, who the fuck?
And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. 3rd down here.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
White to throw on third down. And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
I made Kenyon Drake my starting running back. He still has Frank Gore.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Well, those Giant fans, you know that they love seeing Saquon Barkley wearing their jersey, but it's interesting. He actually grew up a Jets fan.
Yeah, I wonder what his dad was thinking. What Big Al was thinking on draft night. Had to be so happy for his son. But they grew up watching Jets games. Just sit together, watch it. In fact, Dad has a Jets tattoo.
Yes.
Okay, so that tells you about how much he loves that team.
How did he get in so easy?
You think Saquon's going to fix that and make it a Giants tattoo?
Yeah, wants to make that a Giants tattoo. That family, though, they fully converted. They're supporting the G-men. On 3rd down, Barkley.
Oh, bro, my
fucking
fullback
is
is trash.
Back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin them back here at the 7-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Oh, they in overtime.
I know. It's crazy.
To throw on 2nd down, here's White.
Damn, got my ass.
On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Where's 52?
On 1st and 10, White. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Elliott looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Ooh.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The play fake, now White.
Don't do it. Damn it.
Wide open, Amari Cooper.
Collins.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New York set to take the field. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well.
Get up there.
They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with it.
Here's a give to Barkley. For one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
To throw is Manning.
Oh, my God.
Accepted. Maybe the turning point
Watching over there. Fuck.
Picked off at the 36. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
We letting them right back in the game.
It kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. B.J. Goodson in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something.
Oh, my God, what am I doing?
To be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down. White. Got a man. It's complete. Williams.
Bro, it's my controller.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Terrence Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Whose man's is this, man?
I don't know. Carlos on
this
that.
game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Damn,
and he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New York set to take the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all,
plantation
it could end up in enemy's hands again.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down.
Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our
you
shoulders,
dumbass.
we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind
Why
those
is he
big
so
fellas,
fast?
have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Get the fuck out of here. He got hit.
Get the turnover they need
fuck?
Intercepted.
And Eli hurt. Get the fuck out of here.
And his guys are going to get the football.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm gonna be pissed if I lose this game. I might break this TV.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Marty.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
To throw is White. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Bro, slowest defense in the fucking league.
Get him down as he's inside the 40.
Bruce Ridge.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive
That's
will
okay.
continue.
You stay your ass in the game, Eli.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Gun! Here we go now. Green, 39.
To throw on 2nd down. White.
Give me that.
And, a crusher there as it's
bro, it better not be. That's on offense. Thank you.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. Running left, it's Barkley. He can't get him down. Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Come on, offensive
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Come on. We
They
need at
don't
least a
need to
field
run
goal.
another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Shit.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Again, it's Barkley. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
I see Chicago fans are talking.
To throw is Manning.
Oh, no, wrong person.
Oh, incomplete.
Fuck.
Nearly the pick
That was
they
the
needed.
wrong fucking play
They
and
won a
wrong
long
person.
run there, but at
I
least it
looked at
does
the
get them to
wrong
4th
fucking
down.
route.
But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on
How is it not out
every
of bounds?
week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline.
He was in bounds, right?
Have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. This is Barkley.
Damn, they on his ass.
Nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Back to throw. Manning. He's going to throw this one deep right side.
Give me a
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
He got smacked.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And control of the football.
Oh, yeah, 9 seconds
here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Detroit! Gone!
Back to throw.
Oh, man. I'm releasing this nigga.
That'll be caught by the rookie as Michael Gallup. Oh, no, he lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squad.
What? How is he getting through so easily?
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball.